The following video has been rated PG-13 for, it's pretty good, if you're 13. Splorin!
It's a little country out here. Well, that's all part of the charm out here from the Showcase of Citrus, where the kids and I today are out here doing just a little sploring. And if I have any say, this is as close to Key West as these kids are going to experience for the next several years. It's amazing how many of these sharks we have here in Florida that are just kind of hanging around. The long walk to the end of the pier. Been told many times to take a very long walk off of one of these. Seems mildly anticlimactic. I don't know why everyone keeps telling you to do that. They do warn you that you're not supposed to go swimming here because of the alligators. Now that might not be a real alligator, but I'm pretty sure there's some real alligators floating around in here. One of the most important pieces of advice that I've received when I came to Florida is that there's two kinds of bodies of water. There's bodies of water that have alligators in them, and bodies of water that will have alligators in them. The pier does give you a pretty good view of the property, though. And while it stops at the other end of the lake, there is a ton of room around here and plenty of citrus. So back across the pier we go, past the fake ducks and the inexplicable bike lock, back towards Jaws, and back to the amazing weather forecasting coconut. Putting the spare tires to good use is a blueberry parking sign. I know they did blueberries here, actually. And then into the main building. Looks like a winery and juice bar in here, actually. Beer in Florida. No, beer and wine Florida. Got spring navel oranges, Valencia oranges. Looks like people are enjoying some ice cream and the orange slushies. Lots of wine that I see, and some jerky. And of course my favorite, all the Florida-based hot sauces that you could shake the proverbial stick at. And honey, of course. Fresh honey from the grounds. Free samples of the deep-fried peanuts. These ones you eat the entire thing. Like so. They got their famous citrus cats and a magic souvenir maker, which I think is a 3D printer and molder. So for $3 you can get 30 seconds of amusement and it'll make an alligator, I think?
I don't.
Oh, Pappy's here, giving away souvenir pennies, just like he was in Knott's Berry Farm a couple weeks ago. Ugh. Of course, they got the jams, the jellies, the salsas, the dressings, and the barbecue sauces. Plenty of moonshine. And some lusty monk inappropriate mustards. Happy trails, my friends. Ah, good. I found where they keep the nightmares. Looks like honey sticks. Old-fashioned rock candy. Gator meat. And hot dogs. Don't worry, I don't believe that they're the same thing in this particular case. And of course, boiled peanuts. And then right outside, they got all this stuff for the kids to play on while mom and dad enjoy some sinful mustard and booze. I'm assuming that's what they do. I could be wrong. They got one of those gem mine things here that is very popular at most of the tourist attractions across the eastern half of the country, at least. Goes all the way out there and then kind of just dumps off the side. Arrowheads, crystals, fossils, emeralds, shark's teeth, amethyst, and more. Looks like a petting zoo. Feed the animals, many horses, donkeys, pig, goat, kangaroo, emu, chickens, and more. It's a lot of animals. Okay, well I see chickens, See goats. I believe I see an emu. Not seeing a zebra or a kangaroo yet. That is a very tusky pig right there.
I raised a pink pig.
Looks like there's a teepee over there. Oh, and an emu.
Here, baby, want some more in the trap? Sun came back out. Yeah.
That is a big chicken. That is a very big chicken. It's a friendly goat. He thinks we have something. Looks like there's a rather large citrus swirl.
Hi, donkey.
I'm not entirely sure what's up with the donkey, but there is a sign back there that says that he's currently under veterinary care. Right next to the petting farm are the fields. Got Valencia oranges over there, got grapefruits over there. Looks like the red navel oranges over there. And one of the more popular things to do here, besides petting emus and eating inappropriate mustards, would be to come out here and get a bag, and you can actually come out in these fields and pick all the citrus you want. There's of course a fee associated with it, and I believe it goes by how many you can stuff into a bag. Oh boy, it's this guy again. All right, digging for minerals. Not a bad haul. I was really hoping to get onto those 4x4s over there and go back through all the muck and the citrus groves and all that, but unfortunately, the weather's starting to turn. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get out there today. Stopping to enjoy a quick creamsicle. This is fresh orange slushy, a little bit of vanilla frozen yogurt. Here, in the view of this classy bathroom. Yeah. Well, since we can't do that today, and with the wind starting to kick up a little bit, I think maybe, just perhaps, it's time for us to show ourselves out of the Showcase of Citrus. And then stop number 2 today, as we head through Clermont, is this rather unassuming office connected to this rather assuming Citrus Tower. Now the Citrus Tower, which looms very large over Clermont, has been here for quite a while. This is one of those pre-Disney attractions they put in trying to get people to pull off the roadway, and it's kind of hard to miss this one. So I just paid $10 for myself. The kids were $6 a piece. We're gonna go up. Apparently, this is a 226-foot tall tower, about 543 feet above sea level, and there is roughly a 35-mile visibility. You can see 8 counties, 2,000 square miles. And apparently, the building contains about 5 million pounds of concrete and 149,000 pounds of steel. And it's the scariest elevator ever. General sense of dizziness when you get off. I feel like the building is swaying. I don't think it is, but you can't help but kind of get that feeling. So looking off into the distance, you could definitely see a little bit of all of the Orlando area. Like right off the bat, I can see downtown Orlando. It's kind of hard to see, but roughly right here. Some of the larger lakes around Apopka through this area. You've got Disney if you look over this direction. And right here at the base, you've got the President's Hall of Fame, the House of Presidents right here. You got sort of their little Mount Rushmore thing going on over there. And then inside there is a little roadside attraction of wax museums, and I believe there may be a Oval Office rendition. Make a wish, drop a coin, do not guarantee the wish, but you will hear the coin fall all the way down, down, down. So you drop a coin in there, you stick your ear right here, or right here, and splat. You can see International Drive in the distance right over here. And right dead center of the horizon, you can see the big wheel on International Drive. Going around to the other side, you got the big lake. There's a lot of nice houses, but there's also a lot of like trailer parks and RV parks over there for vacationers to hit the lake. There's some boats and some jet skis out there. So you can see the lake kind of spreads off into a whole bunch of other little lakes. And if you were to go that way far enough, you're going to reach Tampa, although I'm not really seeing Tampa right now. I just noticed what looks like maybe they're throwing away a fake piano at the Hall of Presidents. Presidential piano, possibly? I don't know. Heading up there far enough, you're going to get to places like Ocala and Gainesville. Crazy. I think that's going to wrap it up from Clermont, Florida, which is kind of west of Orlando. If you're in the Disney area vacationing and you want to check this out, definitely do so. It's maybe about 25 minutes west of the Disney area. If you're in the more of the Orlando proper area, maybe 45 to 50 minutes. This is Old Town, Florida. I mean, this is Citrus County, Florida. Well, it's actually Lake County, Florida, but Citrus Country in Florida. They've got this, they got the Presidential Hall of Fame, they got the Citrus Attraction. Lots of roadside type stuff out here. It's really cool, and it's the type of stuff you're not going to see if you just stay around the theme parks. Reach down below. There's a subscribe button. You know I would definitely appreciate it if you give it a subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Hey, if you want to share it, bonus points. And we'll see you next time when we do just a little exploring. Ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga 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 chaka.